We're about to go live on YouTube. We're live on YouTube, and we're about to be live on Facebook. See, I just got notified on Facebook.
And we're live?
Or yeah, from YouTube. That's what yeah. So here we are.
I don't know where to look. Probably at the TV.
We look at each other. So watch this. You're gonna be behind the scenes at how we do our intros and such. If that thing falls, I'm gonna cry.
I wish there was a camera that I can just take a picture of. Well,
I
of
know.
us.
Luke!
When he comes. I can't even text him.
It's all good. But we are here to have fun, and I wonder how loud that microphone is. I have so many sounds.
You can hear my kids.
You probably hear that over
upstairs.
everything.
I only have two, but there's two extras up there.
Yeah.
So it sounds a little bit more.
It sounds like a jungle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kick that intro. You guys ready? Hope you're ready. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and
I don't know where to go.
we're gonna look at the TV and each other in a minute, and then we'll get into what we're doing here. You ready for this?
Yep.
Here we go. It's happening. Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Dizzy.
You ready to eat some peanut butter?
Hell yeah, I am.
Me too. Let's do this. All right. So we're going to skip all the intros because you know that we're mostly fit, finding the balance between workouts
and weekends.
And this stemmed from our conversation on this past week's podcast about my love for peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And Lindsay said something about we're doing this fair, by the way. We got our plastic. She said something about not being able to eat that much peanut butter.
I mean, this seems pretty excessive.
That's 16 ounces.
Yes.
You want to see excessive? I made it fair because excessive. I made it fair, and I am eating 26 ounces.
Yes, but the difference is you've done this before.
Not in one sitting, to be fair.
I've never
I have not done
eaten an entire jar of peanut butter.
Well, yeah. You've never eaten an entire carton of Halo Top.
No, I haven't.
And that goes down real easy.
No, I only take a couple bites and put it away.
Yeah, not me. So
we shake it?
Yeah, you got to shake it. See, she also has never eaten the Smucker's Natural, which
I
is
know.
what we're eating here today.
I feel like maybe I might be at a disadvantage because what if I don't like it?
You're going to like it. You like peanuts?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
But just in case there's an issue.
Ooh, are there people commenting?
There are. And it's going to be very difficult. So we're going to lean in and out. We're going to lean in and out. I'll handle Facebook. You handle Instagram.
Okay.
Oh, Christy Anderson is watching. She said she wanted to get in on this.
Well,
so you know what? Live
her
comment. But we've taken up every single computer.
Well, Bill's there. Hi, guys. This is my first time live streaming anything. So excuse me if I'm an idiot.
Yeah. She's going to be an idiot anyway. So. Oh, sweet. We got Nick Kessler. What's up?
Hi.
I still like his old name of Worst Nick Ever.
Worst Nick Ever.
Still my favorite.
Hi, April. That's my neighbor.
Oh, and this is one of my North Carolina friends, Lil Ken Chassis. So using Smucker's Natural peanut butter, you sometimes have to stir. That's the way it's supposed to be, by the way.
Okay, is that why you brought the knives?
Yeah, just in case. It's one of my secret weapons.
All right, we're opening it.
Yeah, opening for the first time, so it's fair.
Ooh, it's watery.
Yeah,
it's better not spill.
Hey, guess what? I'm prepared for that. I gave you the napkin. All right, so what we're also going to be doing today is watching Billy Madison. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that came up in conversation, but it did, and it seemed like the right thing to do. So if you want to watch the movie with us while we do our commentary on it, we are going to give you a chance to go ahead and bring that up. So if you're watching live, just get on it. If you're on the podcast, we're also podcasting, by the way.
Yes.
We said this would be a live podcast. Give you a chance to pull that up on the, we're watching it on Amazon.
Amazon Prime, yeah.
Or if you have the DVD because you're a real fan, or because we're not real fans, apparently.
Well, I mean, I might have had it.
It's
actually.
the digital world. You might. Because, like, if you give it a little mix, it gets in there. You don't want to do anything crazy. That's why I use a knife, because spoons splashing around.
I'm pretty impressed with all the people that I see that are watching and commenting, because I didn't think that anybody would really give a crap.
People want to see us do crazy things.
A jar of peanut butter.
Oh, yeah. I have water, and we also have coffee, because every podcast we have coffee.
You don't shake it, you stab it, and let the oil drain to the bottom. Okay,
That's
next.
true. That's why I have the
We're
knife.
stabbing.
See, I do this, and then I do this, and then I give it a little whip. That's another thing. Like, you know how you get up under it and you knead it or something? I guess that's a good word to use.
See, my Skippy natural is not this oily.
I know. That's because they use emulsifiers and stuff.
Hi, Kim.
Hey,
see you.
Kim. All right, so I hope you've had a chance to get your DVD or live, whatever, digital stream of Billy Madison.
I mean, it's Friday. You guys might be at work.
But you know what? You can rewatch this and
Yeah.
go right along with us.
Sure.
You can just put it on 2 screens on the computer.
Is mine good? I need more. Yours, mine
Yeah,
doesn't
you got to
look
get
like
up
yours.
under it. You got to dig from the bottom. Yeah,
Dig.
yeah. And this is when the North Carolina is really going to come out. You got to get up under it.
All right.
But once you see all the like peanut pieces in there,
Mhm.
that's what peanut butter is supposed to be like.
I mean, it smells so good.
Yeah. So hopefully you've had a chance to get your movie ready. We are at the fake globe with the thing with the lights and stuff. The
yeah.
Universal logo. It's Universal, right?
Yeah.
And you got to hit that
Oh,
button.
right.
So we're gonna give you the play in 3, 2, 1. And now we are at the Universal logo.
We
Maybe
don't
we'll
hear
put a little
anything.
volume on it.
Yeah. All right,
That
I'll
might
get
be necessary. Look, this is one of my favorite things with peanut butter when you first open it. Emily, hey, what's up? Welcome.
Welcome.
So this right here, this is one of the reasons that I have set myself back in fitness over time, because that's a serving right there on that knife. And yeah, so we'll go medium volume on that so you can kind of hear it, but like it's not going to get us flagged on Facebook. I think that'll be all right. Hopefully we don't get kicked off Facebook. So you got one serving right here on the knife. And our challenge is to
I'm gonna
knock
make a
these
mess.
jars out.
I feel like I need like a bib.
See, you're not an expert at this stuff.
No.
I am an expert. I do have the advantage on this.
Whose idea was this?
You kind of did. I said it. By the way, has anybody watched Billy Madison? Or when's the last time you did? Because we've all seen Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah.
I haven't even pulled out the spoon yet. But has anybody noticed just how drunk Adam Sandler is in this movie?
He's always drunk. Oh my god, this is already. I feel like a dog.
Fitz does not get our peanut butter. He can have his own peanut butter.
Who's that?
That's April.
Oh. I'm gonna put my spoon down.
I'm going to have to pull out my spoon. I'm still knifing it.
I'm knifing it.
Oh, the marinade, the caramel. Oh, good. Oh, yeah.
Flavor almond butter.
Also, one of my grocery store adventures is like getting those. What's the name? The white packet of. They come in packets and
What?
It's a name.
Of what?
It's peanut butter and almond butter and stuff.
Oh.
It's some dude's name. It's right next to the marinade.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah, it
about.
was the same almond butter you just had, or cashew butter. whatever.
Joe?
No.
Starts with J? No? Am I making
Justin.
Justin.
That's it.
You didn't start with a J.
Why do I get itchy? This dude just waddles up to the mailbox. I'm gonna have to have some coffee.
This is very like sticky.
Yeah, but it goes down so much easier than the sugary stuff.
I thought it was gonna be sugarier
There's no sugar added at all.
because I thought
Whereas they add all this extra sugar to the other ones to make it smooth like it is. More specifically,
Drunk
molasses.
chicks.
Oh, Terry Salino.
hi Terry.
I hope that's how you pronounce your last name. I've only read it.
Oh that freaking penguin.
Can anybody explain the penguin?
It's what he hallucinates when he drinks.
I know, but it's only a penguin. Well, and the clown that was. There's a clown in the movie. That's right. Hey, 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 hey. Oh no.
Rude.
I'll get back to you, Mike.
I'm
He
going
is
to-
definitely not watching this. He is not a technology guy. But you know what? I miss movies like this. Like they were done on real landscapes. That's a real penguin.
It's not a real thing.
A real 6-foot penguin.
Move.
So eating this, I feel like when you ever seen people, I won't say watch people, but have you ever seen people eat ice cream like adults?
Yeah.
Is it awkward?
What is all the licking?
Yeah, you're just watching some adult hold their cone, especially, and they'll go.
I mean, how else are you supposed to eat it?
I mean, that's how I'm eating this. That's why I feel it's funny because I have people watching me from all angles.
It's just weird.
But there's no look. If you try this at home, don't do that. Because then you're gonna be mad at yourself.
Why?
Like I just did. Like literally, he can't even walk in the movie.
I don't think he's drunk when he goes to school, though.
You know, they don't show it, but I feel like he's got a hip flask.
Maybe. Veronica Vaughn.
Yeah.
So hot.
To touch the hiney.
Oh, I like when he comes in and eats the soup. That's gonna happen soon, right?
He meets the soup.
He eats the soup.
Oh yeah, that's coming
Yeah.
at this opening.
Justin, somebody answered us.
Yeah, Justin's peanut butter and almond butter. Yeah. So where I was going with that is when I go to the grocery store, I lost track. When I go to the grocery store, I get it. I would like get a little packet, which is definitely a serving, and just eat it in the car, which is not part of my macros for the day. It's a little bit rough sometimes.
Do you think we can make this mostly fit our macros?
Only if you did what I did yesterday and didn't eat a dang thing.
I didn't eat this morning.
So you at least have room for it.
Gosh.
Like I'm over here pounding the coffee. I'm going to end up leaving to use the bathroom, but the movie can't be paused. I gulped it so I can get back to the peanut butter. That was rough. No!
What the hell is that?
That was what I was dealing with yesterday.
Too close.
Oh, she's afraid of her face. And I don't know how to not.
Make it go away.
Oh, wait. I know. Let zoom.
No!
I need the de-zoom.
De-zoom it. Oh, it's my favorite part.
Shampoo is better.
Conditioner is better. It leaves the hair silky and smooth. Oh, really cool.
Really?
This right here.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Freaking Billy Madison, man. Oh, and then he comes and eats the soup.
How old do you think he was supposed to be in this movie? Like as a
25.
character? Like, did they mention it?
No, I don't think so. Carl.
That's right. He talks normal in this scene.
He likes Carl, not Eric.
Eric! And that dude ended up on what? Like the West Wing or The Office or something?
Oh, not The Office.
Not The Office, no. West Wing or
I didn't watch West Wing.
one of those presidential shows.
There's 2 people still watching.
Yeah. Facebook's rough. They'll be in and out. I mean, can you imagine what it's like to have your phone in your hand and there's a live stream going on?
Yeah.
Like in the middle of whatever you're doing?
Probably work.
I miss every live stream.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Harrison.
Where?
He's speaking gibberish.
Oh. Sorry, Daddy. I feel like you're way ahead of me.
Can you imagine if an adult just popped up anywhere You know, he'd fit in today's society
Because why?
because because people just make junk up now, and they're like, "You have to accept it."
True. Hey, look, my shirt. My
Yes.
coffee mug today.
And where can you find this shirt and coffee mug?
Oh, mostly dashfit.com.
You sure can.
Mm-hmm.
He said he missed my call. That was yesterday. What the heck? Oh, Christine. Welcome to Mostly Fit Live.
Christine who?
Christine Breitenbach,
Oh, hi.
the national winner of the Gold's Gym
Yeah.
not Dutchess County, the National Gold's Gym Challenge.
Christine, these will probably not fit your macros.
They will not.
Don't
I think I
do what we're doing.
I posted in our group that my jar was 4,370 calories. Did you see what I posted for yours?
2,000
Yeah.
something.
23, 26.
It's a lot.
I don't have a calculator handy. Like, seriously, this is junk that I've done in my life, and I need to get it out there. And just this is what I really do in life. Like, I'll stand in the kitchen and just be like thinking, and peanut butter.
I know. You need to take a break.
I seriously don't even know how to stop.
Oh, is it that Eric is pregnant for? Flaming bag of poo.
He called it poo.
Holy shit, poo.
Has anybody done the flaming bag of poop, by the way?
No, but you want to hear a story?
I do.
You guys are gonna let into 20-year-old Lindsay, 19-year-old Lindsay.
It's like today's Lindsay.
Pretty much, because I haven't really matured much since then. But
Or aged.
oh, he's a good liar. I was sort of seeing this guy in college. Nothing serious.
She had her eyes slightly closed.
Anyway, we broke up, and me and my friends went to the Econo Lodge Poughkeepsie. For anybody who grew up over here, it's where you used to go to party and stuff.
Already sounds like a
have
scary
hotel
story.
parties. It was just friends, but it was a couple of guys and a couple of girls, whatever, and we were just partying in the hotel. And then I guess that guy was stalking me. What do you do?
I was responding to Bill.
That guy was stalking me, and then when we got back to the hotel, he put poop on the handle.
What?
Because he thought that because this guy Brandon was sitting next to me, so he thought me and Brandon were a thing, but he was my brother's friend.
So here's out of that whole story, you know what my one question is?
What?
Where'd the poop come from? Who was it?
I know. My brother was there too, and the same thing. My brother was like, "Where'd he get the shit? Where'd he get the shit?" It was really funny. I think Jessica was there.
Aaron
Who?
Aaron Hardwick.
Hi.
Welcome to the peanut butter challenge.
Oh wait.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm a little over my head right
I know. I don't think I'm gonna ever want to eat peanut butter again after today too. I'm already
That's
taking
fine.
a break. What do we got here?
now. Oh, I hope you have a great weekend too.
Bye.
Oh, that's right. Bill's been away. He's in I don't remember where, but one of the rich places. Raul.
Eric, we missed that part.
Eric. Oh, welcome to the lunch break then.
Who is it, Aaron's?
Yeah.
Do you have peanut butter?
Yeah. Do you have an entire jar of peanut butter?
How does he know about the thing?
Wait, how does he know about
I
peanut
don't know.
See, that's so kind.
Yeah, Carl. Carl's a good guy.
He called him Crazy Carl. Salad, much better
He
choice.
didn't
than what we're doing.
graduate. He hate him. He has to go back to third grade.
You have to go back to kindergarten.
That was all right. Oh,
No,
you're
third
right.
grade is just the best
Mhm.
year.
That's right.
And then everything else after that's kind of like a montage. Because that's where he meets Veronica.
Yeah.
But I forgot where I was going with that. I don't remember. Oh, I was going to talk about peanut butter again because that entire podcast from this week was basically the peanut butter podcast.
It was.
It just kept popping back up.
Well, because this is a huge thing. Uh-oh.
So something happens to me when I eat peanut butter,
Okay.
and you let me know if it starts to happen. What?
I'm off Instagram.
Oh, shoot. We got to get back on the gram. Oh, because I never plugged the thing up because I'm an idiot.
I'll plug it in.
But a thing happens to me when I do this peanut butter binge that I have in my life. Maybe this will be the thing that separates me.
What do I do?
I love her so much.
How do I make it? I go
You
here.
go to the camera. Go and swipe over to live. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, but we are not on Instagram right now. We got to get back on.
Checking connection.
We have to move that camera.
Oh, shoot. Bear with us.
So when I eat peanut butter and I eat too much of it, my body starts to try to burn it off. Stop! Oh my goodness. Don't let the credit card people call you. It's bad.
Oh,
Oh my
trust this
goodness.
computer? Should I trust it?
Yes.
Enter dice passcode.
Oh, goodness gracious. What is this?
Okay, we're back.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and we have gone all over the place. Turn iTunes off. There we are. Trying to tell my body heat story. When I have these peanut buttery binges, it's like my body is overcompensating to burn it off because it's like there's so much stuff in here. So my temperature actually goes up. Like I start getting a little bit warm, maybe a little glistening. And over the course of these videos, you might see it.
It's like it doesn't dance.
It's Culture Club. That's gonna get us kicked off Facebook right there.
Why is Facebook so mean?
I don't know. Like you can't use any copyrighted material for any length of time.
So much.
That's it. I'll tumble for you. But if we talk over it, you can barely hear it.
I shouldn't sing over it.
Yeah, you can do that. It's like a parody or a cover. Even though you're a little silly about that too. Yo.
Oh my God! You're
All
going
right.
to eat mine.
Let's get up onto YouTube for this one. So we'll get to everybody. But this is my 26-ounce jar,
I can't eat,
half empty.
and I can't even tip this that much, or it's gonna fall out.
Instagram. Sorry we left you earlier. 26 ounces. That's
I think
Still
I had
inside.
I'm like,
sorry for seeing my crotch. Look at that. We are I'm halfway done with this jar.
how much do you think I am? Oh, I can show you.
You probably had a serving.
This is hard.
It's a challenge
I
now.
already had to take a break.
You've been challenged. Back to school. Packed up and my shoes tied tight. Hope I don't get in a fight. Back to school.
Yeah, Brian's back.
Yay! This dude, by the way, have you seen his
I
transformation?
have. I love it. Amazing work.
Brian from the
Amazing.
gym. I still look like your before pictures because I don't diet that hard. You're doing freaking great. But I haven't been that serious about fitness in years either. Since the bodybuilding show, I was like, rebound.
Yeah.
And that's where Mostly Fit came from. Because you had the idea for fitness and tacos. And I was like, more people need to know that not everybody has the mission of being a model or a competitor. Yeah. Like some people just want to wear pants that are the same size all the time.
Yeah. I just want to feel comfortable and not hate myself.
Oh, tomorrow you're going to hate yourself. But it's okay because it's going to go away. There's going to be lots of water retention because there's a lot of salt here. Oh, Billy just met Veronica Vaughn. It's that first love moment. I seriously feel like Billy Madison when it comes to like children. because I'm one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And and it's basically the same too. I drink. Yeah, they stopped commenting. I don't know who's still watching, but thank you for still watching.
Good for you, Aaron. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Goals.
This lady scares me.
Oh, I liked her. She's the one who made out with the clown, though, at the end.
Yeah.
Right? Or am I thinking?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she ended up making out with the clown. Yo, and if you haven't seen Billy Madison, I highly recommend that if you need either a weird face moment for the day or just a big old belly laugh, go restart this stream, and when we count down, start with us, because
When we count down what?
we counted down to the beginning.
Oh.
But you know what I didn't do through this whole thing? I forgot to lick the lid. Very important.
I need another break.
Oh, later today, I'm not going to be comfy at all.
You lost?
Oh, I love this stuff. This was no ordinary puppy. Everybody's sleeping. He's like, what? You don't just look for a day and then give up.
Look how excited he is.
Not anymore. Oh, this is great. An hour. All right, I'm gonna let this one slide. Here we go.
What are you gonna do?
You get your ass out there and you find that fucking dog.
I was like, what are you gonna let slide?
Yeah, I just needed everybody to hear that because that's my philosophy on life.
Dodgeball.
You want something, you go get it. Like, what if Fitz was lost? What would you do?
We would look forever.
Forever?
Well,
Like, when would you be like, all right, getting late?
no, I mean we'd put up signs and call the pounds and stuff.
How does that work anyway with pounds
I
and
don't
dog
know.
catchers?
I
I've
feel
seen
like-
them in this neighborhood a lot lately.
Yeah, but we have a tag with our number and name on it, so somebody would call us. But if he wasn't wearing a tag, that would be the problem. Yeah, it's crazy.
And now we just have to accept that. Like, that's just supposed to be normal now.
What? Somebody dancing?
Moving the energy. Oh,
Like the Reiki?
yeah, that weirdness.
Yeah.
If you do that, I love you. It's just weird. You know what else is weird? Eating an entire jar of peanut butter on camera.
I don't know if I can do it, guys.
Don't you give up on me!
Guys, give me some motivation, please. If you have any.
We need comments
Yeah.
so Lindsay doesn't give up. Can't allow it.
Maybe if it was my honey jar.
Just need the sugar. Big trouble.
Hi! Sean's here. And Bobby.
Yes, Smurf Dirty.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to our peanut butter challenge.
Bobby, hopefully I can still train you tomorrow. And I'm not dying. So,
What is going on here? We're watching Billy Madison and eating entire jars of peanut butter. This is the challenge, and there's going to be an entire podcast here. And finally somebody joined us on YouTube. This is great.
Nice.
Welcome, Peanut Butter Challenge. You got the title up there. That's the downside on Instagram.
They
You
don't
can't
know.
title your live streams.
But yeah, Dizzy challenged me to eat an entire jar of peanut butter.
And to make
Live.
it fair, 26 ounce, 16 ounce.
He got the daddy jar and I got the baby. But I'm not doing very well. He's almost done.
Yeah,
He's more
I
than half.
I have a little bit of a problem.
I'm like not even a quarter.
I'm definitely gonna have to take some digestive enzymes.
Do you have some for me?
I got them from you.
Oh. But do you have them here?
Yes, in my bag. You're gonna need a double dose of that stuff.
Yeah. So what's the challenge? Does it start to taste gross?
That's just a lot of peanut butter.
Yeah. Like, so this is not a peanut butter that I normally would have eaten.
But it goes down easier. That's why.
But apparently it goes
I
down
got it.
easier.
And it's gonna be funny when she can't get out of the bathroom tomorrow.
Oh my God.
But you know that
I have
problem.
to go to work.
You know that problem that you've had.
Yeah.
This will help.
But I have to go to work.
Oh, you'll be good.
What if it doesn't happen?
That would be terrible.
What if it backs me up? Even
Oh my
more?
goodness, that would be really, really bad.
Sorry, I'm talking about such things.
While eating.
While eating on social media. That's awful.
That's
Whatever.
mostly fit.
Normalize it. We all do it, right?
That's right. There's a book.
Yeah.
Everybody poops. Remove your shame.
Remove
I
the
have
shame.
none.
I have very little,
That's why you
As
do
you
our
can-
videos.
as you can see.
I'm gonna end up just sitting back and just chilling.
What?
I mean,
I know. Do I have to?
yeah, that's the challenge, lady. Oh, Miss Lippy's eyebrows. You know they're back in style. Oh, Brian's on YouTube now.
Oh, yay. What did you say?
Oh, you're gonna knock out a jar of peanut butter post competition?
This is my goalpost competition.
I mean,
Oh,
yo, we'll interview you once you do it.
yeah.
I mean, once you do the competition, and then again post peanut butter jar. But I will tell you, so our friend Brian from the gym is saying on YouTube comments, if you don't see him on Facebook or Instagram, and you're listening on the podcast, if I'm understanding right, he's saying that he wants to knock out an entire jar of peanut butter post competition because he's doing a fitness competition, bodybuilding or physique. Which is it,
Yeah.
bodybuilding or physique?
When's the show? In November too? October?
Yeah, the end of October usually. And where was I going with that? Oh yeah.
Hi.
So the one time that I did it, he's doing physique in October. NPC, it's gonna be fun competition. All those 300-pound dudes running around backstage. Ah, yeah, pump. No offense to 300-pound dudes. I didn't mean for that to sound offensive. But they're big, and we're not as big. She's so cute with her little bitty jar. But I had a party after my one show, and I ate all the foods. See, here's what happened though. I ate all the foods, and I ended up on the floor, like sitting on the floor with a plate in my hand, going, "I can do it. I can." And it was the sugar. That's why I got this, because there's not sugar in it,
There's 2 grams.
and that's just naturally occurring from peanuts. But
I think there's more protein.
what?
I would have thought there would be more protein.
Why would you think that, Lindsay?
Because in a huge ass jar of peanut butter.
It's per serving, you dunce.
Oh. I know how to read nutrition labels.
That's why she does the workout part and I do the nutrition part.
I mean, that was obviously just a stupid thing to say. I know better than that.
Yes.
Usually.
It was just for the show.
No, I have peanut butter brain. So,
But I sat on the floor with my third plate of like cheesecake and pie, and the next morning, let me tell you, what they say is true. I looked better than the day before because my muscles were like completely full, and I hadn't spilled over and whatnot. But the mistake I made was finishing the leftovers over the next couple of days. That's where you screw up.
yeah, that's where you get your delayed fat.
So, no, it's just the fact that it doesn't take effect immediately. So you're like, oh, I'm good. I'll just keep going. Yeah. We'll miss you, Smurf Dirty.
You said that a while ago.
Oh, I missed
I
out.
said bye.
Yo, if I had a graduation party like this,
After every single.
ooh, and he's doing this like every week, especially with the clown. By the way, I love his maid.
Oh yeah.
Like the snappy.
I thought I was your snack pack. What a weirdo.
What a weirdo. What is this layer?
I know. Eric has a layer with a hamster wheel. So
This-
weird.
Did anybody out there that's 90s kids, did anybody see VR Troopers? That was like the second run when Power Rangers hit. They were
And
like,
I
let's get another show.
Technically a 90s kid.
Yes, but you were dang near a teenager at that point. You were 10-ish.
It was 10.
10,
Yeah.
11 when I was watching that stuff.
Yes. In 92, I would have been 10.
Yeah, VR Troopers was the second. It was the second Japanese import show,
Okay.
and then Big Bad Beetleborgs.
I remember Power Rangers, but I don't know VR Troopers.
Yeah, they tried to pick up on this stuff a lot. They used a show called Masked Rider, but in VR Troopers, the bad guy had a lair that looked just like that. It was weird. And he was a business tycoon,
Oh.
and then he turned into something called Grimlord.
Well, I like this one. Are you going to the mall later? That's what I was asking.
Those are Z's. All right, the pain's starting to set in now.
Oh my God, you're like done.
Like
Here,
I'm-
take some of mine.
what are you, nuts? What are you, peanuts?
Are you
going
to the mall later?
I feel like that's where it came from.
What?
That's where the movie reference came from.
What do you mean? Are you going to the mall later?
Yeah, I think you said that at some point.
I am the smartest man alive!
Oh.
So like a bidet. You have one of those.
Yes. So I'm moving this weekend, and my new place comes equipped with a bidet. I probably have the only bidet in the entire Hudson Valley, according to my new roommate, landlord, dude friend. And I don't know how to exactly use one.
You
If anybody
sit
can help
on
out,
it, and the water shoots up your butthole.
like up it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just like that.
I mean, probably more like that. But
Because there's no way it's just going rip enema.
it could.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna need one after this. I might actually have to take a break too.
Does anybody know how a bidet works?
Yeah,
Tell us.
we'll take all
Leave
of
it in
your
the comment.
comments. Yeah, I think I'm getting there.
You gotta finish.
I do. But we're only 38 minutes into this.
I know,
movie.
I'm
We have
taking a
another
break.
half of a movie.
I'm taking a break.
So the other thing that I do at movies, when I go to the movies, I get that $47 tub of popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wait, the big one?
Yeah,
You eat the whole big one? I can't do a challenge like that. I would die.
that is easier than this. Because it's that much, but it condenses.
It's like air.
Yeah, like those little
Mostly.
kernels are nothing.
It's mostly air.
It's not
I
like if
guess
you
so.
ate that many peanuts.
Honestly, I could probably eat more salty things than I can sweet things.
This is a salty thing.
I know, but this is like creamy.
Very condensed.
I'm like perfect.
And I bet the amount of peanuts that it took to get here, because so that is probably like 4 tablespoons.
Okay.
Legit. Might be 2 to 3. But that is made out of, if I do my math correct. You ever see those little sleeves of peanuts?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
Yeah.
No, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like 2 fingers I'm holding up for the podcast listeners. That is 190 grams, and that gets condensed into 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Imagine how many peanuts made this whole jar. I see your lips moving.
I
Classic.
see your lips moving, but I can't make out the words.
I finally had to take a
Want to touch
touch
the
the
honey.
honey.
Oh.
Wow, he's kind of sober here too.
See?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
He's headed off to class. It's hard to live stream something for an hour.
Yeah. More than an hour. How long is this movie? It's like an hour and a half.
Oh, this is a 90s movie, so an hour and a half would be long.
You think?
Yeah, it's probably like an hour 20. Because we're already at third grade.
We still have one and one or one here.
Yeah.
Who's here?
Yeah, who's still left on
Who's
Instagram?
still watching us? Thanks.
We can't see names. All right.
They're like walked away from the computer.
I'm done with this. We quit. Just don't want them to know I left. I've done that in live
So I'll
streams.
just keep them. I know. I
Dug
always
out.
feel bad when I watch like your live stuff, and then it's like I can't watch the whole thing.
I know.
So then I have to get off. But then I'm like, oh, but now what if he's talking to nobody?
I would do it anyway. It's just a video. There we go.
Big-
Brain busters. Does anybody out there know how to write cursive very well? And if you do you remember how to make a Z? Because I do.
Yeah.
You do the little
Yeah.
hump, then you do the
Huh?
little
And then it's like a Y. Mm-hmm. I write cursive.
Baruda. I hate all of you. See, this is where you get into your denouement.
Hmm?
In literature, they call this the denouement. Yeah, it's almost the climax of the movie. It's like where you got that ascending action, like it's starting to peak. And then you enter the third act, like suddenly.
Morgan.
Hey, my brother.
Hi.
Wow, that was easy. Now he's in fourth grade. Fourth grade sucks.
Doyle rules.
Wait, no. He's got to finish third grade still,
Yeah,
right?
because he still has to have him pee his pants.
That's right. Third grade is
And-
the longest part of the
Yeah,
movie.
and that's his best friend.
Billy. I like Billy's hair. Yeah! I don't even
He was
know
the wrestler guy.
the revolting blob.
I feel like I need to eat more peanut butter, but my stomach hurts.
Don't drink water. Take a sip. Yeah, me too. So you go first. This is how we do podcasting, folks. But there's no breaks in this one. See, what do you think of our new sign? I mean, you can barely see the light on it right now, but it looks really cool when we have less light coming from here. But we figured it'd be good to illuminate ourselves. So the first time I saw Billy Madison, I was in the between 4th and 5th grade. Between 5th and 6th grade, I think. That was a weird summer. That's the summer I discovered Napster. The summer I discovered the movie called The Players Club. My cousin will know what I'm talking about with that one. It's terrible. That was a weird summer, the summer of age 10. But I don't know if Billy Madison is a 10-year-old's movie at all. That might have been one of the steps in corrupting my brain. I'm curious about what everybody else's mental corruption would be like when they were kids. And this card from Principal Anderson in the movie, is that not the most ornate card you've ever seen? It's bedazzled before bedazzling. Like, to my Valentine, little girl, be mine. Susan. Ah, fluttery eyes. And then Principal Anderson's giant heart card. It was probably the top of a candy box. It's got lace. And he drew the words. That was cool. P.S. I'm horny. Ew! I didn't even know what that meant when I was 10. I still don't know what it means.
Well, I'm glad that she's watching.
Yo, and they're doing what we're doing.
Who?
They're having a junk food binge right now.
I'm
He's
Billy
got
Madison.
he's got like chocolate bars in the peanut butter.
So funny. April. Is she on?
Not nobody.
No. April, who's my neighbor, her daughter's upstairs right now. It's funny. Don't worry, April. If you're watching, my husband's up there watching that.
there are adults
There are
present.
adults present.
President. That's what I said. We said in like second, third grade.
President.
They'd call the roll. It would be like, Dizzy, President.
Did they call you Dizzy?
No, yeah, I bet you. Man,
I didn't say it.
Yeah. Spoil sport.
I didn't say it.
See, the world may not know that I have a government name.
I know. I covered it up when I was doing our certification.
That was good.
I thought it was funny.
Would you ever go out with anybody from class? A third grader asking the teacher that is probably the weirdest question ever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so I'm rewatching Dawson's Creek. Did I tell you?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, just to
And I don't want to wait for our lives to be over to watch that again.
Well, it's on Hulu, so at night for bed I watch it till I go to sleep too.
Because Sarah McLachlan's voice.
But in the beginning, it's not Sarah McLachlan. In the
What?
beginning, it's a different. The first season
Is
is
it the same song?
no.
What?
I know. When they played it, I was like, wait a minute, this is not Dawson's Creek.
Because I definitely watched the reruns from episode 1 on TBS, and it was always the
I
song.
promise you, it's not the song.
That's nuts.
It's something weird and like I don't know. We can play it after this.
Chris Farley.
But anyway, Casey sleeps with Tamara Jacobs. Remember?
What?
Casey sleeps
Who's
with a teacher.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
like when I was really into it. Wasn't that like
That's-
the first season?
It's like the first 2 episodes he
Yeah.
starts sleeping with her.
At least he was in high school.
Yeah, but he was like 15
He was
and she was 36. She said that she was 36
weird.
and I was just like, that's how old I am. And I was like, and I'm just thinking like that, she looked so old. Like she looked like a older teacher lady. And I was like, wow, is that what I look like?
You know, that's
I wouldn't
something
sleep
that
with
I
a
always.
15-year-old, obviously. But do I look like
I don't know how old you look. I don't know how old people are supposed to look.
true?
Touch your boobs. That's assault, brother. They're on the bus, and Chris Farley is like the high point of this entire
That
movie.
Veronica Bond.
One piece of ace. I know from experience.
Sit down. No, you don't. No, I don't. But you can imagine.
No, but a guy I know, him and her got it on. Woo-wee! No, they didn't. No, you can imagine what feeling.
Oh, if being your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Where was this farm? What kind of location are they even going to?
They're going. Comments.
Sammy Sam. Hey, this is for peanut butter fingers. I gotta let some of this stuff settle a little.
Like, I'm not doing very well.
You actually have peanut butter for later.
I don't understand how you can do this.
I don't either. I don't get it. So, to be fair,
I don't get it.
just in case you're just joining this whole shindig and didn't hear the and they're eating the sandwiches. Oh man, could you imagine if Harrison and Dominic Sasquatch. Can you imagine if Harrison and Dominic went to the bus
Hi, Lisa.
and they're their sandwiches were not there.
Yeah. I'd be pissed.
This is like an old time settler place or something. Maybe
Yeah.
something like that in North Carolina, the Charles B. Aycock Museum.
I'm sure like Stony Hill Farm has something like this, or Bowden Park.
Every time. Still to this day.
It cracks you up.
I can't see that scene without it.
I know when we're not both holding our peanut butter, people who
People are like, why are you sitting on the
why
couch?
are you sitting on a couch watching a movie?
See, that's a good guy.
I know, he's a nice friend.
This is the stuff that modern movies are missing.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, okay.
See, this is when she falls in love with him.
Yeah, because
She's
he's
like,
being so nice to
"Oh,
kids.
maybe he's an idiot, but he has a good heart."
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life.
And then they all come in with pee on their pants.
Right now. That little boy with me.
The one walking.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Rat tail boy. Just
You had a rat tail?
I had a rat tail when I was 5.
My cousin had a rat tail.
There it goes.
He looked up her skirt. Boys.
I don't think anybody would ever be tempted to do that today.
No, because they would fucking.
We're live.
They would get hurt.
But even if they didn't get caught, like I don't think it's on boys' minds to do something like that. One, because they can see the whole shebang on the internet anyway.
I guess so, but I feel like then why is there the whole like Me Too movement?
That has nothing to do with actual sex.
No, but it's all like sexual harassment.
But not peeking up skirts. Nobody.
No,
does
but
that.
that's a form of sexual harassment.
Well, obviously it is.
I bet you they're not just peeking up their skirt. Now they're actually lifting the skirt up and grabbing their butt.
Oh man, don't wait. I gotta appreciate the song. Oh, what a glorious day! Yeah, we're about to get into a serious subject, so I want to enjoy the song.
Okay. Well, we don't have to get.
Billy Madison way, yeah.
You should wear that.
Padded jacket.
Yeah, like a red jacket with a purple shirt and white pants. Like that exact outfit.
I always wanted to know who that guy was, the singer, because he just looks like somebody.
Well, because he looks like any like hair band
Well, yeah,
in the 80s.
but he looks so
90s.
authentic. Like obviously, you could dress somebody up in movie magic and whatnot, but he looked like they pulled him out of a band.
Oh, maybe.
Freak.
And then she blows the snot all over her chest.
Okay, so the Me Too movement.
Yes.
So
Which we don't have to get all.
I'm not gonna
political.
get really. I refuse to be
Dizzy,
political.
My
on
stomach
how,
hurts.
I know.
Like, I can't.
If I move, it's gonna hurt too. Yeah, wiping the boogers on her chest. Snot queen.
Oh,
But
okay,
so
go on.
I refuse to be political on our podcast
Yes.
because we are not here for that.
No.
We are here to take you away from that garbage.
Yes.
But if we were to just dip our toe into the territory of what's going on there, because it came up in the movie. So there is a weird fine line where boys have no respect for women in general.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd think it would be getting better, but it's getting worse over time. And it's getting worse over time because, one, their parents are not teaching them. Like my mama taught me. She taught me that women are human beings and this is how you should treat them.
Yes.
And that's why I hold doors and I'm a freaking nerd to this day. And I've always been too nice. You should be more of a bad boy. I'm like, no, because you don't want the bad boy. You want to change the bad boy into me. All you need to do is get me to begin with.
So why don't you just pretend to be a bad boy?
Because I can't
And then
pretend
like,
to be
"You have
anything.
change to me."
I can't pretend to be anything. I'm just me.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, you've got these deluded people, and I'm going to call it like I see it. And this is what we are out here to combat against. So let's tie it all into most of
All
it.
right, let's do it.
You've got these deluded people that think posting almost nude pictures on the internet for likes. I'm not going to call anybody out, but if you're doing it, you know that when the little like button pops up, it makes you feel good.
Yes.
That's what it's for. There's a dopamine release in your brain, and you know either consciously or subconsciously what is going to drive more attention to you. So there's been, because of the media, I blame the media 100%, that it's a form of self-love and self-acceptance to show more of you to the world.
Yeah.
And I 100% disagree with that mindset.
Yeah.
So women are putting more of themselves out there, and men, girls and boys, are not being taught how to respect anymore.
Yeah.
So it's two sides to that coin. It's not one way or the other.
100%. I'm probably like, I always say I'm the most unfeminist woman.
And that's
out
how
there.
a woman should be. Michelle, I love you.
Scarcelli?
Yep. Look at that.
No.
Look at that.
Are we showing?
26 ounces.
I'm pathetic.
You can't even tip your jar because it'll spill.
But you can see. Maybe I'll do the dizzy thing and I'll make it so it's clear right here.
You should do that. I'm going to have
Should I
to do
it
that
with
at
my
the end.
finger?
Oh, gross. You're going to be all sticky.
But yeah, I'm probably one of the most unfeminist people because I also agree with you.
It's called logical.
Because
you don't
it's
have
like-
to decide.
Like, I know they say, and I'm sorry, ladies, that you're gonna get mad at me probably, but like I know they say like, oh, we should be able to lie naked in the front of the middle of the street and nobody has a right to your body. And yes, that is absolutely true.
And yes.
But if you are lying naked, for me, if I'm lying naked in the middle of the street and somebody walks by me, I'm offended. It's like, what? Now, what do you think? I'm ugly? You know what I
That
mean?
wasn't where my brain was going on that at all, but I'm
Like,
curious
I don't
to see your
want-
thought process.
No, I don't want them to touch me, but like, a little reaction. Like, I want a
Like,
reaction. Otherwise,
Maybe a
why,
little cat
yeah,
talk.
why am I lying naked in the middle of the street?
Because it was in that Natalie Imbruglia song?
Yeah, maybe. But you know what I mean? Like, so you don't dress like that for not attention.
Yeah, because, and look, it happens in the gym every day. And there are some people, like, I have lady friends that they just wear trendy clothes,
Yeah.
but they will put on the dang hat, pull it down in the don't bother me position. You know the one.
Yeah.
And that should be respected at
Yeah.
all times. And I think that actually hindered my my personal training career for a little while, because maybe some of them needed help. Some of them might have even wanted help. They didn't want to be messed with, and that was
So you
their
stay
look.
away from them.
So I never talked to them.
But I feel like a girl can go up to them.
Oh yeah, because it's just like, hey girl, how's it going? You're coming from an equal playing field now.
Yeah.
But so the attention thing. So let me speak on that. Ew, gross.
Did
Yeah.
your school have a lice epidemic? Mine did.
No, there were little kids with lice, and they were like, you stay home for 2 days, and then there was no
There
epidemic.
was like an epidemic. Everybody had lice, and I have a lot of freaking hair.
By the way, that tent is epic.
Yeah.
I want to make one of those.
I was gonna make out with the picture. Anyway, go
I've
on
done
with
that.
the Me Too movement.
So say there is a girl lying in the street, butt naked,
Yeah.
just writhing, whatever she's doing. Because look, let's be real. What's going on in New York City? There's topless women all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
The free the nipple movement.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I don't like this idea that nudity is not sexual. And no, let me clear this. Let me say it really clearly right up front.
Well, I think the whole like free nipple thing. It's like, well, guys have nipples, and
Yeah, I've
they're
never
allowed
understood.
to like walk around without their shirts on in Central Park and sunbathe. Why can't women?
You know, I think honestly, I would be controversial in saying I think that it should go both ways, but it should go more toward cover up.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're attractive on either end. Like,
Sorry, if you're not attractive, you're allowed to take off your shirt. But if you're attractive, you have to keep it on.
No, I just think that even more so if you've got shredded six pack, or you're a lady with the perky. I made them extra sloppy for you. Sorry, got to do it with the movie. I prefer eating Tidy Josephs instead of sloppy joes. But if you're extra attractive, like you're in great shape, ladies.
Yeah.
ladies like they got extra perkiness going on, or they got a little extra work done, whichever. Tight waist on either one of us.
Mhm.
Everything's in proportion. Nothing jiggles.
So like the Insta.
Yeah, you know if you're fine. You know. But men, women, both. You know, whatever's in between. You know if you're fine.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't. I think that we should all cover up. To be honest, I prefer modesty in my human beings. You're getting there. You're learning to clean the jar. Like eat all the peanut butter is what my goal is when I do that. But so you cannot, and I had somebody yell at me at this for one time because I just kind of made a silly comment like, "Ooh, she needs to cover up," because I was trying to pay freaking attention to what I was doing.
Oh, so you were distracted?
Yeah, I looked like 3 times. I was like, man, she needs to cover up. She knows she looks good. And I was promptly reprimanded by one of my lady mentors.
Who?
You know, the one that's more motherly than grandmotherly. I don't want to throw anybody. One time, yeah. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. But she was like, no, it is your responsibility not to look. I was like, hold up. If I see a big old clown just jumping up and down, I'm going to look. I don't care if I don't want to look.
It's distracting.
I'm going to look. Yes, it is distracting. And a beautiful woman, and follow me, do not turn off yet.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
I have a bellyache.
If a beautiful woman is walking by me, I'm gonna notice.
A lot left.
And if she's dressed in clothing that
There's
is
nobody there.
pretty, and they'll see it if they go back and play it.
I'm listening to you.
Good Lord. And if they're dressed in clothes that are like they're attention-getting clothes, like if they're a bright color or matching outfit, we've seen a few of those.
Like the Gymshark ones.
Yeah.
I actually haven't saw Gymshark that often anymore.
Yeah, I think it's going out.
It's like, yeah.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna notice. But here is where men do have a responsibility. You can look,
But
and you might even, yes, exactly.
Well,
you might even walk
say,
up and say, hey, how's it going? I think you're extremely beautiful, and
Yeah.
I would just like to get to know you better.
But some women take offense to that, which I think is ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, no, everybody keep their hands to themselves.
So, like, also what I said to my husband, too, was like, how does anybody even date anymore? Or, like, not even date, but, like,
That's why everything's online.
like, court. Is that the right word? I don't know, but I'm just thinking,
yeah,
like,
courting.
Like, we didn't have.
How do you
I'm
meet
old.
anybody?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm old. I didn't have freaking Tinder or Hinge or whatever the hell else is out there. And so like, if you met somebody, it was just like, oh, maybe I was at a bar.
Yeah.
You know, because that's how you met somebody.
Talk to them.
And sometimes, like, you would be dancing or something like that, and they would just kiss you, and it's like, okay, maybe you didn't want them to kiss you, so you like back them away. But like that now, if they tried to kiss you, it's assault, and it's like, how are they supposed to know if you're into them? Or not?
To be honest, I would actually say on a more conservative end of that.
Well, you're a more conservative person.
Yeah. O'Doyle rules. I also stand on the
family's going down Doyle.
On the more conservative end of dumping cheese on people's heads. Like, don't do that. Don't waste your cheese.
Yeah.
But on the more conservative end, like, I'm going to withhold my smooches for a little while.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to get to know you a little bit before I start putting my mouth on your mouth.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. Who knows what you had your mouth on? Like, you might have been like, I don't know, licking light posts or something.
I feel like you're a different type of dude, though.
Yeah, Mama raised me right.
Well, also,
and there aren't
I think
many
you're
of those.
like Christian background.
Well, yeah, Jesus raised me right too.
Different, also. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I think it's different. I think a lot of guys would probably try to kiss a girl.
Yeah, but do you not agree that it's
some kind of interest in that?
It's a better way to meet people. Like, just don't walk up and then all of a sudden
Yeah,
I'm
but
married.
no, I mean, no, I'm not saying, oh, they're gonna walk up and like make out with you.
Yeah, you're
I'm
dancing.
just saying,
and whatnot.
like Luke and I were friends,
You got to
you
know
know,
each other.
and we got to know each other first or whatever. But like, we'd hang out and we'd have drinks and stuff together. And some nights maybe we were dancing, but like we didn't hook up or anything like that. But eventually, he had to kiss me.
Yeah, and that's that from body language, from
Yeah.
getting to know somebody, like feeling out whether they like you or not.
Yeah. Actually, he didn't go to kiss me, and I said, "Are you gonna be a baby?"
No, that's
Or are you
because
gonna
you're
just
you.
try to fucking kiss me?"
That's because you are you, and you're like alpha female.
Well, he was also my boss, so I think he was trying to be respectful.
Look at him being a good boss. Yeah,
And older.
yeah, a more mature man,
Mm-hmm.
and he just knows better. His mama
Maybe.
raised him right too.
He has 2 sisters and a mom.
Yeah, so he and I are in very similar positions. Like I didn't grow up with my sisters, but I always
I can't
wanted a
believe he's
sister.
not watching. He's just upstairs eating lunch. He should
Oh.
be watching.
Should be watching from right next to us.
I know. Should he come down and try to finish my peanut butter?
No, that's cheating, sucker.
I should tell him to go and take a picture, though, of all this.
That would be nice.
Well, when you go to the you tell him.
Okay, because it's coming. By the way,
But do I have to talk while,
you want
like,
some
by
of this milk?
myself? Oh, that guy. He crosses Billy off the list. I always think about this. I do. I'm like,
You
who's
should.
planning to kill me?
It's a good thing that we have a better relationship than we would have.
You're going to kill me?
I mean, there's been a few times that I've considered it.
That is very unholy of you.
I never said I was perfect. See, this is what I was going to say about movies like this. They don't have this in movies anymore. So right now, Billy called up the crazy dude, old crazy eyes from
The postal worker, which
yeah.
is funny. My dad is a postal worker.
And there's a reason, right? Postal workers, there's a reason that they go postal. But within all the stupidity of movies like this, there are moral lessons.
Yeah.
We don't have to have this the like come out and hit you over the head with it that we do now. Like today's episode is going to be on mindfulness.
Yeah.
I wonder who the names of the other people are, like cast crew members.
Oh yeah. Maybe it's actually his real kill list.
Like Steve Buscemi's actually got a kill list.
Yeah.
But why with the lipstick?
Because that's probably why those people made fun of him. What?
Oh, I get it. That makes so much sense.
That
He was a cross-dresser.
Yeah, and people made fun of him, and then he's like, I'm going to kill you. But now, today, that's totally normal. People be like, oh, you're wearing lipstick.
You can't even call it cross-dressing.
No,
anymore.
you wouldn't. But, like, if you started wearing lipstick, I wouldn't be like, why are you wearing lipstick? I'd be like, that might not be the shade for you. Try
I
this
think
one.
you should ask. You've never seen me in lipstick and all of a sudden my
Well,
pop
yes,
up with
okay.
it?
But I don't know.
Like, you should ask. People should have asked about my mohawk.
About your mohawk?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew already about your mohawk, and I kept telling you to shave it.
It's not what I mean. I mean, like, where'd this come from?
Oh.
This is extreme.
Yeah, like why?
I think one person
But
did
people,
ask.
they're sensitive. I mean, people did ask you why you were wearing headbands all the time, or at least they asked me.
All right. Where should I address this one?
I don't know.
But I'm just gonna do it like the president. I'm gonna point.
And
Which
just
president do you
looking.
want? Which president do you want?
I mean, it'd be probably more comical if you picked our current president.
Okay, let's talk about it, people. When something suddenly changes, the only way to get to the real answer is finding the people that are in charge of the answer.
All right, now do Ronald Reagan.
Oh, basically the same thing except without this hand gesture.
Okay.
But wait, I'm
I'm going to give you presidents, and you have to just change. This is fun. This is what it should have been the whole time.
Well, yeah, that's the point of live. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to Ronald Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Nancy, I have to ask you for my jelly beans first. Okay. So we're going to establish a new thing here in this country that if you want to find out what's going on in a person's life, you should ask them first. Space Force. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
That was his
Um,
weird space thing.
All right. To Bill Clinton.
Oh, that's easy. People talk about me all the time, but I don't approve of it. But I also don't deny
He's
much
so good.
because as long as you do the presidential
I'm going
point,
to give you a really hard one.
I bet you can't, unless I've never heard your voice.
Yeah. Like, what about Samuel Adams?
Does anybody know?
I don't know. I was just right then. I was like, wait a minute, is it Samuel Adams or Samuel Jackson? And I was like, no, he's an actor.
I can imagine Andrew Jackson.
Andrew
That's where my
Jackson.
brain was going. I can imagine
Wait.
Andrew Jackson's voice because he's got that hoity-toity English, but no longer English
Do
thing.
Nixon. He's probably easy to do.
Well, Richard Nixon, very easy. He just threw up the peace signs that he stole, but it wasn't peace. It was actually V for victory. And if you want victory, you don't gossip behind people's back. You take them to court, and they deny everything.
Teddy Roosevelt.
I don't think I've ever heard his voice. I can only imagine Teddy Roosevelt because he was so BA.
I like that.
Speak softly and carry a big stick. I once killed a Sasquatch. That's in his journals. And there's that stinking penguin again. I'll take him out.
All right, how did we start this? Oh, because people didn't ask him why he was wearing a headband. They asked me.
Yeah, like, if you want to know about my fashion choices, I mean, I might know how to answer the question.
They just come to me for a lot of your questions about you, honestly.
Nate! Stop it!
Is he here?
No, but he'll check in. He's not going to watch the whole thing. He's got five minutes between Twitch streams.
True. He wants us to go on Twitch. What do you guys think?
/ Nate Dean on Twitch.
If we should go on Twitch.
I mean, we would be doing this, but we have a different setup. So I want to show everybody the light. By the way, this pool party right here, this pool party, that's what I want in a woman, by the way.
Somebody
like if I'm
kick you?
acting like a beehole,
Mm-hmm.
I want my woman to come here and just be like, "What is your problem?" Kick
Punch
me.
you in the face.
That's how you get sober real fast.
He wants a woman who can beat him up.
Yeah, I do. I like a woman that can take me. You'll never accuse me of being a male chauvinist. I like a strong woman. I like a woman that presents a challenge.
And
Probably
takers.
explain some of my exes.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a girl who can kick your ass,
Well, we
and
need
then
to.
I'm gonna tell her.
Hey, Chris, welcome to the live stream.
Chris, who?
Chris Garman.
Hi, Chris Marmon.
So what we're
I
doing,
miss you.
we are we're peanut butter challenging.
But no, nobody's there.
I'm almost
He
at the
hung
bottom.
up already.
Whatever. I'll address him anyway.
You're almost at the bottom. You better finish because
I
you're so
have to.
close.
Yeah, because now we're in the third act. Veronica found out that he's like he dropped out of school at what, early high school or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's what I want. I believe you and I believe in you.
But I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I'm down with it. And if this little this Tinder meetup turns out better, you can find out if she's that tough.
Oh, you're a new person?
Yeah. If she enjoys being around me,
Yeah.
then you can be like, hey, here's your test.
I know, but where are you gonna bring her to?
It's gonna be a while. We've seen each other twice. And one time was only a date. The other time was just, hey, here I am at your bar. Thanks for the free drinks.
She gave you free drinks?
Huh?
She gave you free drinks?
I don't know if she intended to, but I definitely walked out without paying by accident.
Did you tip her?
I didn't do anything. She wasn't being a
Shake-
bartender at
shaking
that
my
point.
head.
Because I tip every bartender and every server ever. But at that point, I was like, are we doing, I don't know the whole thing. And it's the end of the night. And I've got an hour drive home. Hey, hug, kiss right there. And then, and I was out. And I was just like, she likes me. Yeah. And then, like, I always tip.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you don't always tip. I know you tip.
Yeah, on this occasion, like it was like
It should
I
have
kind
been.
of at the end of the night didn't think about it, and kind of at the end of the night thought she might be hooking me up,
But okay.
So it was like a
So
weird
no, it's okay.
thing.
She was hooking you up with free drinks, but you still should have tipped her.
All right, so here's a fun question.
Oh, the clown.
My 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade music teacher, 8th grade music teacher, all the above, would have considered this a musical
This whole movie?
because the characters sang a song. Like, that's kind of how she posed it to us, and then we watched Oklahoma. No, we watched The Sound of Music. We were like going
it's
over the
only
different
one-
styles of music.
One act.
Yeah, well, we were going over the different styles of musical theater and whatnot, and she just gave us kind of this blanket thing, and it stuck with every single one of us. Like,
Yeah.
I've talked to all of my friends that I grew up with, and we were in the same class. We're like, yeah, obviously this movie's a musical because the characters sang a song.
No, there's a musical number in it.
I know
But
that it's not
It's
that
not
black
a
and white,
musical.
but we would have. But in our heads now, because we were in the 4th grade when we heard this,
Mhm.
that's the rule.
All right.
Whether it's right or wrong, in our heads, that's the rule.
I'll take it.
Like, I know how to critically think otherwise.
Oh, he's gonna throw the thing at the
In his secret evil lair.
layer. No, it
Weird.
is in like a dark basement. We're in a layer. You have a layer.
We do. That's not a basement though. There's a window.
Oh, he didn't throw the window. He threw it at his secondary.
Joyce. Joyce is out.
A triathlon.
A mental
A
triad.
mental.
What?
Mental.
What are words? Yep. All right. Let's see what happens when I move.
Wait, I have to talk to you.
Yes. Talk about the first time you saw Billy Madison, or Adam Sandler, or Dizzy Parker. I don't care. Fill dead space.
Okay.
You can't have dead space on a podcast.
I know, but I'm not good at this whole live streaming thing. Hi guys, it's just me here eating some peanut butter and making a podcast. So hopefully he is quick, so you don't have to just listen to me for too long. But I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this peanut butter challenge here because I may be a quarter of the way. You guys want to see a quarter of the way done, and my stomach really hurts actually. I really do think if it was like regular peanut butter, like my peanut butter, I might have done better. I understand what he's saying though, as far as it going down easier because it's more oily than creamier, but I don't love it as much, so I'm not as tempted to eat it all. But yeah, that's where we're at now. He is doing good. He's gonna have to finish it though, because he has. I would say he has a couple more bites left, like big ones.
I'm winning like a monster.
Is he coming down to take a picture?
Oh, I should ask.
Yeah, go ask.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
You want me to go ask?
No, I'm gonna refill this.
Ooh, refill mine.
This is me cheating. By the way, I want to see what everybody thinks
Of what?
of. I was talking about the light while you were gone, but you can't
Yeah.
really see the sign.
Ooh.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Like if we had less of a light, or
Yeah.
we put it on camera and turn the ISO down.
I think we
You have
should
a
keep
little-
it like this.
No, that's gonna be boring.
I know, but I like the way I
Especially-
look better.
I like the way you look when your head is underwater.
You've heard it here, guys. If I go missing,
Just look in that next room. He doesn't know where I keep the bodies.
that's what's gonna happen. Seriously. All right, so we're on Billy Madison. Oh, it's when he's starting to study and she does the little strip, like you answer it correctly and I'll take off an article of clothing. So this movie's good. I don't remember. He told me to talk about the time I've seen Billy Madison the first time. I don't really remember what it was. I just remember being like, yes, this is the best movie ever, and watched it a million times after. And then Happy Gilmore came. But I definitely like Billy Madison more than Happy Gilmore. I didn't love Happy Gilmore as much as everybody else did. It's a true story. Anyway. So if I ate a quarter of this, I gotta figure out how many servings that was, so I can put it correctly into my fitness pal. Yeah. Let's see if anybody's ready. Chris, are you here? No. I have 37 remaining. What does that mean?
What?
Why does it say 36 seconds remaining
On what?
on Instagram?
Maybe we can only live stream for a certain amount of time.
So it's gonna go off.
And then just start it over again.
Who's James Insert?
Oh, that's one of our Dre does or did train him.
Oh, hi James.
He's great with makeup. So we were just talking about lipstick earlier.
Pause due to it went away.
Oh, I thought there was more.
The connection went away. Oh, we're back.
Yeah, I think there's just time limits.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, the academic decathlon. I gotta finish
Yes.
my peanut butter. So this is 100% going to help with the coffee.
What if I like took like a cookie
Huh?
and like
Yo, that would hurt.
put like something else?
It would
Like what if
hurt.
I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
You definitely wouldn't finish.
I mean, does it look like I'm gonna finish?
I still have hope. So I had this dream when I was like 22,
Mm-hmm.
not to give away my age, of mixing peanut butter and coffee flavor. Now I've seen things like that now, but I wanted like peanut butter flavored coffee.
So I asked you the question the other day, would you rather? Or what if? Or would
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
would
you had
you
to pick
rather?
one.
if you had to pick one? I asked it to Dizzy because he's obviously obsessed with peanut butter.
I am. It's weird.
Um,
Probably
but
unhealthy.
also he drinks a lot of coffee.
I do.
So I asked him peanut butter or coffee for the rest of your life.
And my answer is I would keep coffee rather than peanut butter because I'm a deep thinker. And I realize coffee makes me happy, but it also has no calories.
I picked coffee also because I can have almond butter.
See, I was trying not to do that because I can definitely rationalize a bunch of other
Yeah.
stuff.
But also coffee is like I
We're
can't-
hydrated with mostly coffee.
Oh, and he does the Hamlet thing.
Yeah, by the way, to be or not to be is not a question at all.
Is the question.
It's a proposal. It's a, what's the other word?
Proposal to be or not to be.
Yeah, an ultimatum almost.
Yeah.
But it's
Did
not
you
a
read
question.
Hamlet?
I did not.
Really?
We didn't even get to finish Frankenstein.
I read Hamlet 3 times. Once was Cliff Notes.
Yeah, I didn't get to do any of the classics. My high school sucked.
Well, I had to read Hamlet first time because it was like required, like Merchant of Venice and all the other Shakespeare stuff. But then I took an actual Shakespeare class because I was a nerd, and that was my elective, was Shakespeare. And then my sister asked me to read it again so I can write a book for her when she was in high school. So I just got the Cliff Notes that time because I read it so often, but I wanted to like brush up so I can write her paper and have like things. That's for Harrison.
Oh, my video unpaused.
It's gonna keep on going.
Sorry to
Oh.
Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think the only one of these that we're going to keep is going to be on YouTube. This
We
is just
can
our
delete
behind the
the
scenes.
rest.
Yeah. You live stream it, and then it goes away. You have the choice. Burning dog poo and the human response. That is the Jeopardy question that I want.
And he was gonna pick. Oh, and this is when he talks about the puppy
The puppy
who
who
lost his way, and they're like, that was not only the most absurd
We were all dumber
for
having
having
heard it.
listened to you. Business.
I didn't understand that when I was younger. See, it's not a 10-year-old's movie.
Yeah.
I discovered Billy Madison when I was 10. Miss Lippy!
Okay.
Oh, that didn't work.
Sorry, I'm all up in your business right now.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to look really, really not appropriate. Like,
I was just comfortable that way.
I know.
You weren't in the room.
It's usually the case. It's like the story I told about living with Kara. Like, when I got out of the bed, she just took the bed.
Yeah, that's what I do. Right in the middle.
That's why I think that couples should probably just sleep in separate rooms. Just have a designated nookie room.
I did pick Luke out of the bed the other night because he was snoring so much.
Aw.
And I was 3 in the morning and I couldn't fall asleep. And I told him he didn't have to leave. But he was already on his side because usually I can just roll him to his side and then he's fine.
Yo, that sleep apnea is a real thing, man.
But he didn't. He was already on his side. So he was like, "I'll go." And then I was like, "Oh, I feel bad." And then I heard him have to take all the Legos off the bed because he had slept in the boys' room. The boys were at my parents'. I guess. That's a good question. I don't know why.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you had your bedroom with your mate, I prefer mate.
Me,
I don't like partner. Partner makes me sick.
significant other.
Yeah, I can dig that. Okay. Wait. A simple wrong would have done.
But then he shoots. Eric shoots up the place.
Well,
I'm giving away. I'm sorry, guys.
spoilers for this 25-year-old movie. Yeah, but if you had a significant other or mate, and you shared a bed with them, you had kids, you had a guest bedroom. If you had to leave the bed with your significant other, where would you choose to sleep? I would choose the guest bedroom. Maybe it's a comfort thing.
But the kids weren't home.
Bed is bigger.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering about this.
Maybe it's more comfortable.
Perhaps. I was getting difficult. I shouldn't have put the coffee in. I thought the coffee was going to help. It's like he planned that the whole time.
Yeah, he just had a gun.
This is it.
What I called that guy.
All right, so me and spoons. This is another thing that I have. I like his outfit. Looks like a Goosebumps character. Goosebumps colors for sure. Right in the butt. That's a weird thing to say. Not watching the movie.
Yeah.
He shot him right in the butt. Don't you wish you had a shooter on your side?
Whenever I saw that part, though, I'm like, he just goes, no! If he was really in love with her, wouldn't he just, like, take the bullet for her?
That's what I would do. But then you wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, but he would have taken the bullet. And the guy still would have shot in the butt.
Andrew. I feel like the other role was supposed to be Artie Lang, and they had to recast him for drug reasons. Yeah. Artie Lang doesn't have a nose now. It's very weird. Artie Lang. Have you ever seen the movie Dirty Work? You watched that?
Yes.
Yeah, Artie Lang was Norm Macdonald's
Yes.
buddy in that movie. I feel like the other guy was just supposed to be him.
Maybe. Oh my God, Lizzie.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens by the end of the movie.
What do you mean?
The movie isn't over.
Like, I already feel like I'm gonna throw up. Like, I'm not even being
Dramatic?
dramatic.
Yeah, I'm a little stuffed too, but I can fit a little bit more in there.
Well, you have
This
to
is
finish it.
bigger than the size of a stomach. And it's already digested.
So how many calories is this? How many would you say it's a quarter? Fourth? Three-fourths?
I would say you had 800. I've definitely had 4,000. I didn't have the other 370.
All right, but so this is 14 servings.
Yep.
So how many servings?
I don't know what's a third of 14. That's what I'm going on. Looks like a third of the jar. I'm gonna need a nap after this. Oh, see, look. See, this is comedy.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Max just said, I'm still horny. He started grinding on him. Even today, we'll still laugh at that.
Yeah.
Like, why is there such a double standard in
What do you
every
mean?
way? Like, there's no outrage. I call for less outrage, not more. But I'm just saying.
What do you mean less outrage?
Because everybody's outraged about everything now. And this is not a high school graduation. I mean, it is a high school graduation. Not everybody there. Yeah, so people would be, animal rights activists are losing it. PETA is just, if you support PETA, I don't want you as a follower.
Oh my God.
I'm putting it out there.
I still want you as a follower.
Yeah, make all the bad comments you want about me. Because PETA are liars. That's the problem.
I mean, do I agree with PETA all the time? No, but like, everybody's allowed to have their thing.
I love this song. Did you know that Billy Squire's drum beats from, it's called Big Beat, I think? I think the song's called Big Beat. That is the most sampled drum beat in all of music,
Really?
especially hip hop. See what they do. You hear how there's these big beats in the song?
Yeah.
Like you find a spot, that's how hip hop was invented. Like right here, this would get looped.
Okay.
But that song has a drum intro that's just drums. So they sampled the kick and the snare and they just use it for hip hop for like 30 years. Like different people.
Okay.
Like I think it's even in 99 Problems.
99 Problems. All right.
So the movie is
Movie's
over.
over.
And we have both failed on our mission. Obviously, I win, even if we tried to break it down to math problems.
What
But
do you mean, math problems?
like if we tried to go proportionally speaking, how many servings did each of us have compared to the other, not versus the other? My jar isn't empty, but if you ever had Smuckers, you know you get to the bottom and it's a little bit drier. I can actually scrape to the bottom of the jar. Scraping to the bottom of the jar. You can see there, right there.
I tried to at least eat so you can see the glass. I don't know. You can tell.
So this was my challenge to Lindsay. It's definitely not something I expected her to do, but I thought it'd be fun to like.
What if I did it?
I would be very impressed. Okay, that's enough. Oh God.
I didn't throw up.
I'm still gonna want peanut butter, but not for a couple days.
I mean, I don't think yeah. What if I went upstairs and just started eating my other peanut
That would be weird.
butter? Like, I can eat this one.
But you notice how it tastes like peanuts?
It does taste like peanut, but like that's what I was saying when you were gone, was that maybe I'm just used, like maybe I could have finished. I understand what you're saying, how this goes down easier.
If you ate that much of that other peanut butter, you would, like right now your stomach doesn't feel great.
Yeah,
That would legitimately hurt
It
just
would.
because of the sugar content.
probably. But so I understand that this goes down easier, and even the consistency of it probably is better. But maybe I could have eaten a little bit more just because I like the taste more.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna like the taste of this coming back up.
Ew.
No, that's not gonna
Did I eat enough to poop?
happen. Yo, I bet you did. You just let me know tomorrow. Lindsay!
No.
I'm in the bathroom.
Oh, Marco. Just kidding.
Ah, so that's something that even when I was married and the most comfortable, and we were like farting around each other and stuff, because that's a true test of marriage.
Yes.
Even then, no, stay out of the bathroom.
Yeah. My cousin, I don't think they watch or listen, but he would like pull his wife out of the toilet while she was pooping.
Oh,
Like if he was mad at her, he would just like grab her.
oh
Toilet.
no! Oh,
Not
my
awful.
goodness.
I don't even know if it was like they're mad, just like, as like a joke.
Like Bill Engvall used to talk about this wall in one of his bits. He's another one of the blue collar comedy guys.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, when you're married and you go into the bathroom. See, men, you know the difference. Either you're standing or you're sitting. Women,
You never know.
just walk in and don't know, and just this wall. Oh God! That's why I won't do it. I don't want to see all the ugly bits.
Yeah.
And you've seen our ugly bits today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you've heard our ugly bits, and I hope you've enjoyed the podcast version.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
tell
don't know
me
how
if-
we'll deliver.
What? Oh, yeah.
podcast
Well, that's why we try to
version.
talk through it,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why it's a watch along with something.
Yeah.
So there's a visual component to it.
I hear you.
So this is going to come out. This is going to come out after. I mean, it's going to come out. Ooh, there it is. The hiccups before the podcast where we're talking about doing this.
Yeah.
It's going to be this weird time.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Because Mondays we talk about doing it.
Yeah, and it's coming out next Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be weird.
Interesting.
So I'm just curious. Send us a DM on one of these social
Yeah.
media that you enjoy. Nobody is with us anymore.
No.
But if you go back and watch it, let us know.
Yeah.
And if you're on the podcast, just hit us with a DM anyway.
Yes. And do we have a YouTube video that came out today?
We do have one that came out today.
Mhm.
It was on not feeling guilty. And just to wrap this all up in brand,
Mhm.
we sat and watched a movie for an hour and a half, and we
Ate
binged on
peanut
peanut butter.
butter.
Yeah, this is painful, and I won't be eating for the rest of the day. We did this because we want you to know that it's okay to enjoy yourself. This is an
Yes.
extreme version, obviously,
Yes.
but you can still go out and have a drink or two and listen to next Monday's podcast so we can break down the math of weight maintenance versus loss versus what's going to make you gain weight. We're going to talk about it on Monday. Anything else that you need to mention?
No, I think we're good.
Alrighty then. Until next time, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Now we're going to click off all this.
I'm like, bye. Looking like crazy person.
Well,
All the
you
things.
kind of are, so it's okay.
Shut it.
End stream. End.